While Americans spend $3,500 plus monthly just on rent in San Francisco, there are countries where you can live comfortably, modern amenities, great food, affordable healthcare for under $700 total. I'm talking genuine comfort, not survival mode. Number 2 on our list, you can hire domestic help, eat fresh meals daily, and still stay under budget. Plus healthcare costs that'll shock you. But first, these are major life decisions requiring serious research and cultural adaptation. This is information, not advice. I'm your host at Move Smarter Global. I've visited 6 of these 8 countries personally, and today we're counting down places where $500 to $700 monthly funds quality living. Let's dive in. Number 8, Guatemala. Starting at number 8, we have Guatemala, specifically cities like Antigua and areas around Lake Atitlan, where you can live comfortably on $600 to $800 per month. In Antigua, Guatemala, one of Central America's most beautiful colonial cities, you can rent a furnished apartment for $250 to $350 per month. We're talking about places with traditional architecture, courtyards, and volcano views that would cost significantly more as vacation rentals. Food costs are reasonable. A traditional meal at local restaurants runs $4 to $6, and fresh produce at markets costs roughly 60 to 70% less than U.S. prices. Guatemala's agricultural sector produces excellent coffee, avocados, and tropical fruits, so you're eating quality food for less. Guatemala's proximity to the United States is a practical advantage. Direct flights are available from major U.S. airports, and shipping from the U.S. takes 7 to 10 days. The U.S. dollar is widely accepted, simplifying financial management. The reality check? Safety requires careful neighborhood selection and smart travel habits. Expat-friendly areas like Antigua and Lake Atitlan have established international communities, but you'll need to research specific areas thoroughly and possibly invest in Spanish language learning. Guatemala has been investing in digital infrastructure, and areas with established expat communities often have reliable internet. For those seeking colonial charm with modern conveniences, it offers an interesting balance.
Number 7, Cambodia. Number 7 is Cambodia, specifically Phnom Penh or Siem Reap, where $600 to $800 per month provides a surprisingly comfortable lifestyle. Let me break down realistic numbers. Furnished apartment in a decent area runs $200 to $300 monthly. Food costs, including mix of local and international restaurants, about $150 to $200. Transportation, utilities, and entertainment bring your total to $600 to $800, depending on your lifestyle choices. Cambodia's infrastructure has improved significantly due to tourism and international investment. We're talking about good internet connectivity, modern shopping areas, decent healthcare facilities, and an incredible restaurant scene in Siem Reap near Angkor Wat. Cambodia's economy is growing steadily, driven by tourism and manufacturing. The government welcomes foreign residents with relatively straightforward visa processes. The US dollar is accepted everywhere, eliminating currency exchange complications. The cultural experiences are genuinely special. You're living near one of the world's most impressive archaeological sites in a country where Buddhist traditions create a generally peaceful atmosphere. The language barrier is significant outside tourist areas, and infrastructure varies greatly between urban and rural areas. Healthcare, while affordable, may not meet standards you're accustomed to. Climate is hot and humid year-round, which isn't for everyone. Number 6, Bolivia. At number 6, we have Bolivia, South America's affordable gem, where you can live comfortably in cities like Sucre or parts of La Paz for $500 to $650 per month. Housing costs are genuinely impressive. A decent apartment in a good neighborhood runs $150 to $220 per month. Add utilities, food, transportation, and entertainment, and you're looking at a total monthly budget that leaves room for exploring one of South America's most geographically diverse countries. From your base, you can take weekend trips to the Amazon rainforest, the world's largest salt flats, or mountain ranges that offer incredible hiking and scenery, all accessible for the cost of a parking space in many Western cities. Bolivia's economy is resource-rich, and the government has been relatively stable. Sucre is a UNESCO World Heritage City with colonial architecture and a growing expat community, particularly retirees and digital nomads. The cultural richness is extraordinary. Indigenous traditions are living parts of daily life, not just tourist attractions. The blend of modern conveniences with authentic cultural experiences is rare. Altitude in La Paz, 12,000 plus feet, isn't suitable for everyone and requires adjustment time. Spanish is essential for daily life. While affordable, some services and conveniences may not match what you're used to in developed countries.
Number 5 is India, but specifically Tier 2 cities like Pune, Kochi, Jaipur, or parts of Goa, where $600 to $800 per month provides access to surprisingly sophisticated amenities. In a place like Goa, your budget might look like furnished apartment, $200 to $300, transportation, $30 to $50, food including restaurant meals, $150 to $200, utilities and internet, $50, with remaining funds for entertainment and savings. Here's where India really shines: the infrastructure available at these prices. High-speed internet, modern healthcare facilities, excellent restaurants, and shopping centers that rival developed countries. Many areas have significant English-speaking populations, reducing communication barriers. Informative. India's economy is massive and growing rapidly. The healthcare system includes many internationally accredited hospitals, and medical procedures cost 70 to 90% less than U.S. equivalents while maintaining good quality standards. The English language advantage is significant. Unlike most affordable destinations, you can navigate business, healthcare, and daily life in English in many areas. Cultural adjustment is substantial. India operates at its own pace, traffic can be chaotic, and the sensory intensity is real. Climate varies greatly by region, but many areas are quite hot and humid. Bureaucracy can be challenging to navigate. Number 4 might surprise you. Pakistan, specifically cities like Lahore and Islamabad, where $500, $650 per month can provide a lifestyle that includes services most people consider luxurious. Breaking down the numbers. Furnished apartment in a decent area, $120 to $180. Food including restaurant dining, $100 to $150. Utilities and internet, $40 to $60. Transportation, $30 to $50. This leaves room for services like housekeeping that would be expensive elsewhere. Informative. Pakistan has a large, growing middle class and rapidly developing urban centers. Cities like Lahore and Islamabad have modern infrastructure, good healthcare systems, and thriving business districts. The IT sector is expanding significantly. The food culture is incredible. Pakistani cuisine combines Middle Eastern, Central Asian, and South Asian influences. Restaurant meals that would cost $25 to $30 in Western Pakistani restaurants are available locally for $3 to $5, made with fresher ingredients. Cautionary. This option requires serious consideration of safety and cultural factors. It's not suitable for everyone and demands cultural sensitivity, careful location choices, and thorough research. Women may face additional considerations. Political stability can vary. Curious. Pakistan has growing e-commerce and tech sectors, international schools in major cities, and healthcare facilities that meet international standards at fraction of Western costs. For culturally adaptable individuals, the economic advantages are significant. We're getting to the top 3, and I'm curious, are any of these countries surprising you so far? Hit that subscribe button for more international living insights and drop a comment about which location caught your attention. The top 3 are going to show you some incredible value propositions, but remember, the cheapest isn't always the best choice for your specific situation. Number 3, Vietnam. Number 3 is Vietnam, and this country offers exceptional value in cities like Da Nang, Ho Chi Minh City, or Hanoi, where $500 to $650 monthly provides genuine comfort. Here is a realistic breakdown. One-bedroom apartment in a good area, $250 to $350. Food including cafe meals and restaurants, $120 to $180. Utilities and high-speed internet, $40 to $60. Transportation, $30 to $50. Entertainment, $50 to $100. Vietnam has excellent internet infrastructure, among the fastest in Southeast Asia, making it ideal for remote work. The economy is growing at 6+% annually, with major international companies establishing operations there, meaning infrastructure that rivals developed nations. The lifestyle is fantastic. Excellent coffee culture, incredible street food, beautiful beaches accessible from major cities, and a generally safe environment for foreigners. Healthcare is affordable and increasingly sophisticated. Vietnamese cities offer a perfect blend: modern amenities, traditional culture, excellent food, and reasonable costs. English is increasingly common in business areas and with younger populations. Language barriers exist outside major cities and tourist areas. Traffic in Ho Chi Minh City requires patience and caution. Climate is tropical, so expect heat and humidity. Cultural differences require some adjustment time.
Number 2. Bangladesh.
Number 2 might surprise many people. Bangladesh, specifically Dhaka or Chittagong, where $500 to $600 monthly funds access to services that seem almost impossible at these prices. Housing costs are remarkable. Furnished apartments in decent neighborhoods run $120 to $200 monthly. Food costs are extremely low, while quality remains high. Services like housekeeping, laundry, and transportation are available at prices that seem fictional compared to Western standards. Bangladesh has one of Asia's fastest-growing economies, with GDP growth consistently above 6%. The textile industry has created a substantial middle class, and cities have increasingly modern infrastructure and healthcare facilities. The food scene is extraordinary. Bangladeshi cuisine combines Indian, Middle Eastern, and Southeast Asian influences with fresh ingredients and complex flavors. Restaurant meals cost $1 to $3. That would be $15 to $25 in Western cities. This is a country with deep cultural history, incredible architecture, and literary traditions. English is widely used in business and education, reducing communication barriers. Cautionary: climate is hot and humid year-round. Traffic in Dhaka is intense and challenging. Cultural adaptation requires patience and openness. Infrastructure outside major cities can be basic. This option requires serious cultural flexibility.
Number 1. Nepal. Number 1 is Nepal, where $400 to $550 monthly provides not just comfortable living, but access to some of the world's most spectacular natural settings. In Kathmandu or Pokhara, your budget breaks down to furnished apartment, $120 to $200, all meals, $100 to $150, transportation, $25 to $40, utilities and internet, $30 to $50, entertainment and activities, $50 to $100, with money remaining for savings or travel. The food diversity is incredible. Authentic Nepalese, Tibetan, Indian, and Chinese cuisine, often available on the same street for $1 to $3 per full meal. We're talking about satisfying, flavorful meals with fresh ingredients you simply cannot find elsewhere. But here's what really sets Nepal apart: the pace of life and natural beauty. When your biggest decision is whether to trek toward Everest Base Camp or explore ancient temples, life takes on a completely different perspective. Nepal's digital infrastructure in urban areas is surprisingly good, making it workable for remote professionals. The government welcomes foreign residents, and there's a growing digital nomad community. Nepal offers something invaluable: genuine peace and perspective in an incredibly beautiful setting, all at costs that allow you to actually save money while living well. Altitude affects some people, and infrastructure outside major cities is basic. Monsoon season in June-September brings heavy rains. Political strikes occasionally disrupt services. Language barriers exist, though English is common in tourist areas. Let's be real. Living this affordably requires major lifestyle adjustments. You won't have the same conveniences, entertainment options, or social networks you're used to. Healthcare might be affordable but different quality. Language barriers are real, and infrastructure can be less reliable. But here's what's interesting. Many expats in these countries report higher life satisfaction than they had in expensive Western cities. When you're not stressed about rent or healthcare costs, it changes everything. The key question is, are you adaptable enough to see cultural differences as adventures rather than obstacles? If any of these caught your interest, start with extended visits, not permanent moves. Join expat Facebook groups first for real insights about costs and neighborhoods. Budget 20 to 30 above my estimates initially because you'll have setup costs and learning curves. Most importantly, treat these as lifestyle experiments until you're certain they work for you. Which country surprised you most?
Seriously considering any of these? Drop a comment and let me know what caught your attention and your biggest concerns. If this opened your eyes to new possibilities, hit like and subscribe for weekly international living content. Next week, I'm covering the flip side, countries where $3,000 monthly barely covers basics. Until then, keep exploring but do your homework. Thanks for watching.